Good morning, children. In this session, I will explain winds and clouds. Winds and clouds. Okay. Evaporation takes place all over the earth. Excessive evaporation takes place where? Tell me, anybody? Yes. Ocean area, excessive evaporation takes place because already Earth 71% covered with water, 29% covered with land. So that water bodies, thousands of lakhs of kilometers, water bodies spread it. So that excessive evaporation takes place where? In ocean area. Okay na? So at the same time, clouds also, heavy clouds also forming, large clouds also forming in ocean area. Automatically, then excessive rains will fall where? In oceans. Okay na? What will happens, by the taking of the help of the winds, these clouds will travel thousands of kilometers. You know very well. Okay, for example, these clouds with the help of winds travel inland areas. Okay na? Inland areas. For example, see thousands of kilometers which are spreaded, oceans are spreaded. Okay, inland areas means so people are living inland areas. Okay, then these winds propelled the, especially these winds propelled means pushing the clouds. These clouds will travel thousands of distance and give the rains inland areas. For example, we have Bay of Bengal branch, Arabian branch. Through these Bay of Bengal branch winds, Arabian branch winds, bringing the rains to India. Okay, na? Suppose monsoon winds, you know very well. Monsoons, especially in the month of June, monsoons start in India. Okay, na? First, Kerala receives the rains. Monsoon, generally those are called monsoon winds. You see, this is India. Southwest. Southwest monsoons. Monsoon winds, bringing the clouds and giving rains to India. First, this branch is called Southwest Monsoon Wind Branch. Do you understand? I think so. Southwest monsoon winds give rains to India. First, it gives rains in Kerala. Afterwards, these winds travel all over the world. Okay, na? So, just now I told you, especially southwest monsoons brings rains to India. By that time, these branch will come to Rayalaseema area first. Rayalaseema districts of Chitturu and Karnool. Okay, na? But what happens, here Western Ghats are located. These Western Ghats stops those clouds, rain-bearing clouds. Okay, automatically by that time, okay, the clouds will rise up and falls rains in these particular areas. Afterwards, dry clouds will travel Rayalaseema. Okay, na? Dry clouds will reach Rayalaseema and won't give much rain in those areas. Do you understand? I think so. Okay, now generally that is called as orogenic rainfall, especially these areas receiving high rains. These mountains stopping the clouds and giving much rains in these areas, mountain areas. That is orogenic rainfall. Then afterwards, again these dry clouds rise up and travel towards Rayalaseema, and dry clouds won't give the much rains. We know that. Okay, na? Southwest monsoon. Then another branch. This is Bay of Bengal branch. That branch also, okay, na, gives rains to India. Okay, na, it travels towards Bengal area. Afterwards, it moves. Okay, Bihar. Okay, then it go northern part of India. Northern part, some northern states receiving rains through these branch. Okay, na. So here point is clouds all together pushed by the winds. Okay, then giving rains. These inland areas receiving rains. That is our point. Where excessive rainfall receiving, which areas excessive rainfall is receiving, ocean areas receiving much rains, because you see on earth most of the area covered by the water. Okay, na? Which month especially rains started in India? June. June, July, August, September, October, November. Okay, na? Then what happens, in the months of May to October, here, which is located Bay of Bengal. In Bay of Bengal, cyclones forms. Which will form cyclones. This is the center of cyclone. Then air, okay, now winds travel towards the epicenter of cyclone. Afterwards, these winds, okay, now rain bearing winds, okay, fastly move towards these areas, coastal areas, and hit the coastal areas. Coastal areas, okay, now hit by these cyclones. That means cyclones also forming due to the winds. Okay, na? Winds. Do you understand? This is winds and clouds. If you wanted to measure the rainfall, then which instrument we are using? Rain gauge. Which instrument? Rain gauge. Per unit area, how much rainfall, okay, now falling, receiving, then we will measure it with the rain gauge. Generally, we will calculate the rainfall in terms of centimeters. Okay, na? So we are able to make our own rain gauge by using one plastic bottle. How, sir? Take plastic bottle and make it two halves. Okay, na? For example, see, this is plastic bottle. Just assume like that, containing cap. Then make it two halves. Then this top part upside down and fix it downwards. Okay, na? Then fix this area with sand and water. Here you mark 0 point. Up to that, then you fill the sand and water. Don't fill the water too much. Okay, na? Proportionately you fill the water and sand. Then you put this container outside. Okay, na? Outside. Then automatically whenever rains fall, then this bottle will fill. For a week or else for a month, you measure the, okay, na, rainfall. How much centimeters rainfall fall in that particular area, we can easily find by using this bottle. Okay, na? So we are able to make our own rain gauge in our house only. Okay, how much centimeters rainfall, okay, na, registering our particular area, we can easily know. This is all about winds and I forget to teach one point. I told you, I explained you about southwest monsoons. Most of the Indian states receiving rains through southwest monsoons. I told you in the month of June, these monsoons enter into the state of Kerala. Afterwards, these monsoons spread all over India. Okay, now. So, few states, except few states in India, most of the states receiving rains through monsoon winds, southwest monsoon winds. Which monsoons? Especially southwest monsoons. Okay, now. Then we have another branch, that is northeast monsoon. Northeast monsoon. Northeast monsoon also called as retrieving monsoon. Return monsoon. Okay, na? Retrieving monsoon or else retrieving monsoon or else northeast monsoon. Especially Tamil Nadu, few districts in Andhra Pradesh, Prakasam district and Nellore district, few districts in Andhra Pradesh receiving rains through northeast monsoon. Tamil Nadu not receiving the rains through southwest monsoons. Southwest monsoons won't give the rains, okay na, to Tamil Nadu. Remember that point. Okay na. Then what will happen, you know? So northeast, through the northeast monsoons, Tamil Nadu receiving the rains. These two branches, two kinds are very important. Southwest monsoon branch and northeast monsoon branch. Which state receiving rains through northeast branch? Yes, Tamil Nadu and some parts of Andhra Pradesh receiving, okay na, through the northeast monsoon. You understand?